Thank you. I'm just kicking all this stuff around. All of you will become scrap. Wait and see. I will scrap you all. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Astroneer episode 54, where it's pretty much time to say goodbye to Glacio. It has been a lot of fun, and I think this planet will indeed go down as my absolute favorite planet. But the truth of the matter is, we have an objective to meet. And that objective is to open up the final planetary gateway and unlock all of the gateways on Atrox. Once we've done this, well, then we'll be able to see what the 7th ring does on the satellite station. And as far as I know it, progression-wise, completion-wise, that is the end of the game. And I very much want to do that. So, let's take our little insulated suit here, which we're going to be using as a radiation suit where we're going. But we don't really have any graphite. And we're going to need some. So perhaps what I think is that we'll travel for a little bit and see if we can maybe find some graphite on the surface. It would be really great if we didn't have to dig soil for all of our graphite. But then the odds of finding graphite on the surface are hit and miss. I don't really see any here. At least we're bundled up all nice and warm in our Glacio exosuit. Just going for a little walk in the freezing cold. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have to accept that we're going to have to use soil. We're going to have to use soil for our graphite. There's no real easy way around it. Maybe we could fix that a little bit. That would be handy. Maybe if we go like this. I don't know. That still looks pretty steep. Okay, then perhaps what we need to do is more like this. Look at that. That'll work. Alright, so we dig our way back out, and we just head back to base. Through the snow. I love how reflective it all is. Oops. No, I don't want to go that way. No, thank you. I just remember there being a little bit of graphite here next to the base over in this direction. I thought there was. I am obviously misremembering in a huge way. So instead, let's just get our soil and we'll just start turning soil into graphite. And I guess we'll bring as many RTGs with us as we're able. Wait a second. Why wouldn't we just use scrap for graphite? Hold on a second. Is it a 1 for 1? It's a 1 for 2. Well, this is interesting. 2, 3, and 4. So we're just gonna request 8 graphite the easy way. Wow. Wow, that'll do. Mental note, right? I guess we'll take the nanocarbon alloy with us. I don't see a reason why not. In the end, I think we're going to have more RTGs than we could ever possibly need. And more scrap already. Extenders. The question is, are we going to bring one of the rovers with us? We did. We already preloaded a rover, though. We did drop off a rover there. I had forgotten about that. And we've got some lithium for making more RTGs. I mean, really, we could probably just roll up with what we have here. I think we're sort of just ready to go as is. Alright, okay, fine. Let's go get the graphite, we'll box up the RTGs, and we'll just be on our way. I don't see a reason to delay any longer. My curiosity is very piqued as to what's going to be at the end of this rainbow. And I really don't want to delay. So we won't. There we go. Just make our 8 packagers, box up all of our RTGs, and then we'll just head out. I'm trying to remember if we dropped off an RTG or two when we were last there. I don't quite recall. I know we have one here that we left. But this wind turbine array is incredibly effective. In fact, there's really no reason to... No, because the power doesn't go up that way. The power is down here. So we just pull from the batteries for a hot minute. And the RTG. The RTG does not power that way either. It's one way. It seems like a limitation, but that's okay. It just means you can't charge your batteries up here by the rocket. The question is... Because this is stuffed full with as many RTGs as we can, and it's only 7. The question is, if we put a large storage in the back like this, can we still drive it? Hold on, let's see. So the game apparently doesn't care about clipping it through the ground. That seems a little odd, but I don't make the rules. And if it's going to make our life easier, then... Okay. Then that's what we do. In a perfect world, we would just leave this rover here and not bring any of these RTGs with us and just make more. But why would we spend all of that time? That seems like that would be a lot of time. When the truth is, we're really just trying to explore. We're not trying to build like a perfect base. There we go. Enough to stack up a medium storage full of goodies. We have a medium storage here full of scrap, and this one's full of random metals. Let's bring that one. I like that one. Look at this one. Just a hodgepodge of materials. Lithium, copper, plastics. All manner of goofiness. We don't really have more RTGs than what we have here. So we'll have to make some. Which is fine, because we have the nanocarbon alloy. And we're bringing the lithium. And again, I'm pretty sure nanocarbon alloy is what we're going to need at the core, although I don't know this for a fact. I am only speculating. Take that hydrazine. And then I think we'll take these mods here. Okay, we're about ready to go. Let's grab a few more things that I think we're going to need. Namely, our painting tools with the inhibitor mod. Nah. I don't know if we're going to spend much time painting Atrox, truth be told. Could take some iron with us. Maybe 4. 4 will be fine. And then the one more thing I want to take is 1 soil container, like that. Perfect. Okay. We can just take off like this. No, we can hold more room. Hold on. We got room for 6 more things. Okay, good. Well, we'll put our iron there then. And then the hydrazine as well. All of this lithium. Well, I know what I want to do with some of that lithium is to make a small battery. But I know we also have another small battery over here, which is fine, because really I would like to have 4 small batteries all said and done. There it is, right over here. And that's going to enable us to do lots of really cool things, and then I guess we'll take the rest of these soil canisters as well. That's 4 soil canisters, another pack of extenders. I can't think of anything else to bring that really matters. Maybe some copper for a work light. I think that's appropriate. And then, I mean, really we already have extenders, so we'll just bring another work light. We could grab the clay. We're gonna need compound for the rover seat. Okay, so we'll have to do a few small things once we get there, but it's not a big deal. We're really just swimming in resources this late in the game because we've been gathering on every planet. I think we can afford to skip 1 gathering cycle here right at the end. Let's blast off and leave Glacio. Goodbye. You've been good to us. An amazing array of colors, teal and magenta. But now we head to Atrox. There we go. And there we have it. So it should be right in this area here. I didn't get to see a sphere, but we just clicked. Now, if it's off the side of the landing pad, it's going to take us back off again. We've seen that before. And no. Got a good landing. And let's hop out. Okay. Hopefully our Arctic suit will help protect us. I don't know what's making that noise. Hopefully our Arctic suit will protect us from the radiation. Oh, it's this. Well, let's unpack the large rover, shall we? Thank you. Well, we're going to need compound. We're going to need soil. We're going to need a little bit of everything, so I suppose we'll drop off these batteries for now. Right. Get our 4th soil canister going, and then let's get our mods. The wide mod there, and the boost mod up top. Thank you. And then we should just be able to close up over it so it's no longer a hazard to anybody get trapped down there. I don't remember if we had a natural cave, but I think we're about to make one just to see what's going on here. We need to start looking beneath the surface of this planet to see what we're up against. I imagine the caves here are going to be slightly treacherous. Okay, we've got like this run of gray and then it goes back to yellow. That's interesting. But we need to fill up our soil canisters anyways, so this seems like a really good way to do it, at least until we break out into an open cave. Wow, and it just goes down. We haven't hit a cave yet. There we go. Color change. Alright. So we've got the noxious plants at the very first cave level. Lots of quartz, some laterite. Got the spine plants there. Resin, lot of things going on. Okay. So we had to go down quite a bit to hit the first cave level. We have these little runs of gray in here. It's interesting. But really more than anything, we were just trying to get our soil going. Figured we might as well dig. Oh, how peculiar is that? I don't like that. Doesn't look good at all. I'm gonna straighten that out. Alright, now that we've got 2 of these going, let's go ahead and put in the request for compound. And we'll detach these, and we'll detach the lithium. And let's see, let's go ahead and we're going to end up detaching a lot of this stuff, I imagine. Oh, we did bring our green and blue, just not our inhibitor. I don't think I'm going to make this planet look all green and blue, though. This planet is too alien. It's too alien to become Silva. Too obnoxious. Let's go ahead and give us some power here that lasts. There we go. I think we're going to unpack all of this. We're going to shred these. There we go. We'll get 4 RTGs going on the system. We don't really have a large printer here. I would like one of those, as we're kicking batteries around. Here, we'll get another work light over here. Just want to be able to see everything fairly well. Oh no, we do have a large printer. Look at this. There we go. Let's snap that in place so we can print over in this direction. Because honestly, what I would like is to... extra large platform A, and it's not going to work because of that, so yeah. Very well. Take that off. We'll move these over this direction here. There you go, even though we likely won't need them. And we'll drop off the soil here. We'll get this going. This is going to have to be clay. Alright. Nope. Put the solar panel down. Wait, do we want to do the iron yet? I think more than anything what we need is a trade platform. Right? Compound, tungsten, and iron. Tungsten and iron. Where did I throw that iron down at? Oh, I didn't. I grabbed the aluminum off the shuttle. I see. All right. Well, we'll get the trade platform going, and then that way we won't really be in a bad way. We'll need a smelter. Okay, so we're gonna need a few things before we can just get going, but at least power will not be an issue. Let's go ahead, we'll put that there, and then I think the compound... The compound is going to end up being for the rover seat. That sounds about accurate. What's making that noise? Oh, it is the trade platform. Look at that. Alright, well, let's get rid of these wind turbines. All of you are going to be shredded. Your day will come, I assure you. And it's going to end up being for hematite, isn't it? 3-2. So if I wanted to make a large shredder, one more iron and one tungsten carbide, but we didn't bring the tungsten carbide with us, did we? In fact, we don't even have any tungsten. We didn't bring any of that. So that means we need a chemistry station. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm trying to assess if it's going to be faster just to go back. It might be. Let's get the rover seat going. Right. And then we'll grab the iron. Should be one more iron kicking around. Yep, right there. Which we'll put right there. And then this. Make large platform A with. I'm gonna get colorful lights everywhere here. This drill will go on the front. Move that light over there. Hey, look at that! The beginnings of our rover are already ready already. They're already ready already. I love it. Let's make a smelting station. Smelting furnace is going to be 2 resin, 1 compound. That is easy. Thank you. We're just kicking all this stuff around. All of you will become scrap. Wait and see. I will scrap you all. Now that we have a little bit of daylight, though, perhaps we're going to do some exploration. Let me see what's up here. Yeah, exactly. Dangerous plants everywhere. And the green haze. That's ammonium, isn't it? Yeah. Such a long day-night cycle, but the planets go whizzing past us in the air, in the atmosphere. Look at that. Pretty rough terrain. This is definitely not a planet we're going to want to take more than 1 rover at a time on. As long as the game's going to be generous enough to not force the RTGs we drag behind to clip through things, we should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the smelter on the rover for now. How's that? We're going to utilize what we have. There you go. I mean, it's a mobile platform. We might as well hook it up and use it. So I'm thinking the large platform over here, and that's where the smelter will be moved to permanently. We don't really need the smelter long term. What we need is the shredder to shred a lot of this stuff. I think we are going to need the smelter. As much as I don't want to admit it, we are. Next is the chemistry station, right? Chemistry lab. Tungsten, glass, and ceramic. Okay. We're going to need more clay then. And we're going to need the quartz. Alright, let's grab our soil containers. Maybe an extra battery. And we can hold no quartz now. This is what, 2 quartz? 3 quartz, that should be fine. Let's go down and get some quartz. There was quite a bit of it down here, from what I saw. No, 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 don't fall, don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, this is treacherous, actually. These caves are brutally treacherous. I still think this is going to be a little safer or a little more time efficient than trying to turn soil into quartz the whole way. Just got to be careful, right? Because those toxic acidic fumes could pop up and get us from anywhere. Alright, alright, alright. We're full on soil and we got our quartz. Let's go back. Break these down here. Very nice, very nice. Wow, you could really just slip into a little tiny hole and get skewered by these plants. Very difficult to see where all the threats are. The cave does seem to have a little bit of character, though. Between the haze and the colors on the stalactites. It does feel different. Feels dangerous. I like it. I've done a good job with this planet. Alright, time to make some large storage. Onward. Thank you. Let's go for more clay, please. Here we are, glass, ceramic, and tungsten is what we need. Which we don't have, because we used... That's fair. But if we unpack this large storage there, then boom. We can start putting more RTGs here. I haven't seen a lot of scrap on this planet, though. Not yet. That could be something that ends up holding us back. I mean, not really holding us back. That's incorrect way to say that. Could be something that requires us to go back to a planet we've already been to. But once we get to tungsten, we should be able to scrap a lot of these old energy generation techniques. And, in fact, we can start processing this nanocarbon alloy and this lithium into RTGs. So we should. We're going to need quite a few of them. And at least one other large storage, so we can get processing that. And another RTG. Alright, we'll give the wolframite to the smelter. It's coming along. So there we are. We are up to 5 RTGs. Could go 6, 7. Again, I'm 98% sure we're going to need some nanocarbon alloy for the core, so unless we want to make more, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would require us to spend a little more time to get that set up. Unless that's what we want to do, we'll need to save at least 2 of them. Although we can probably operate most of this base with 2 RTGs. That'll be 2, 8, 9. That's only 9 RTGs. Interesting. Now, I know it's been asked in the questions if the RTGs can fit on the medium storage. The answer is no. So you can see how these connectors are tied together with a line. The RTG can snap to those, but it cannot snap to 2 that have single connectors. So, if we use the medium storage, then we can't attach any medium-size buildings or connectors to those items. And that is just the way that cookie crumbles. Chemistry lab. Go ahead and take the large printer off for now. So I think we can fit another RTG on the front if we had to, by utilizing the space next to... Well, we already have one there. Oh no, we need another one. Right, so that's 2 more, that's 9. So we should go pull up and see if... before we worry about replacing this front one. We should go see if this is enough. Do we have our extenders with us? Oh, don't lose my clay, please. Come on. I would love a shredder. Shredder would really help things out here. Alright, let's disconnect the trade platform for now. So now all we need is a little bit of organic to make some carbon. There's a little bit of scrap. That'll allow us to make our tungsten carbide. And that'll get us a shredder going. Speaking of, where's the other tungsten? Ah, there it is. Alright, now to those extenders. We're going to do this for science. We're going to take the rover over here. Oh, this is going to be a tricky thing to navigate, I'm predicting. This whole planet is, I'm sure. Okay, very good. Now, we have to unattach this drill and the light. No, just sit there on the ground. Don't teeter around, please. Alright, this is 9 RTGs. And we've got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And it's not draining the rover's battery. Let's try 8. 8 is enough. Let's try 7. 7 is not enough. But 8 is plenty. Okay. And we have 9 for no reason. And these are all the RTGs we're going to need. Boom. First gateway on Atrox is active. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and look at the odd stone and see where on the planet we are at. I know we're not at one of the poles, right? Yep, nope, not at the north or south pole. So we are kind of in our standard position. We usually seem to end up over here at this node. And from here, we'll have a little bit of a journey to go. Let's take the carbide. We can afford to disconnect these. And the extenders. Goodness gracious, can we get a shredder going, please? 2 iron. Tell me we have that iron sitting around. Of course we do not. We spent it. Alright, well, then we're going to juggle this trade platform up here for hematite. And it's a 3 for 2 kind of a deal. Alright, wonderful. One, 2, and 3. Go, hematite, go! And that's where we're going to wrap up episode 54 of Astroneer. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Be sure to come back next time as we clean up some of this hot mess. Goodness, what a mess it is. And hopefully continue to open up some more gateways and get ever closer to unlocking the core of this planet. But until next time, take care.